What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Texas Auto Channel. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. So today I'm going to show you how to compression test an engine that's already out of the vehicle. Say in my case, I want to compression test this engine because I bought it from the local salvage yard and want to make sure it's good before going through all the work of putting it in my car. So basically what I'm going to do is compression test it using jumper cables, and I have a battery that they're ran to. Just grounded it to the frame, then grounded it to the starter, and then we have a wire coming off from the starter. We'll basically just tap it like that and it'll turn the engine over. We have no spark plugs in any of the cylinders, and the intake manifold is off and the exhaust manifold is off. If you have an intake manifold on it, just make sure the throttle is wide open when doing the test. I made sure to reset this. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works. Make sure the engine has oil in it too. You don't want to run it dry. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Okay, that thing definitely has some compression. 270 is what it's reading on here, which is phenomenal. That is really good. Now, one thing I did fail to mention was I put a drop or two of oil with a dropper in each one of the spark plug tube holes to get onto the piston, because this had been sitting and I wanted to make sure it was lubricated. But still, 270 is great. I went ahead and did this test to the other cylinders as well, and it read the exact same number. Now, if it's between 240 and 270, it's still pretty good compression, especially for this engine. Every one of these engines I've done, I've compression tested them, they all say 240. So this says 270, that's really good. Now, the reason there could be such a bump is because of the oil I put in there. It does raise the compression a little bit because it acts like a seal around the piston rings. But I don't see any major issues with this engine. It's not making any funny noises when it's cranking over. Timing's all dead on, and everything looks good. So I went ahead while this engine was out and put a new timing belt and water pump with the timing tensioners and all that stuff. New thermostat. So this thing should have plenty of life left, and it's a low mileage engine from a wrecked, totaled car. So I got lucky on this, paid $310. I get a $75 core back when I take another engine in, so I'll get my 75 bucks back, and I have a 30-day warranty on it. So I just wanted to do this video to show you guys how to compression test with it out of the vehicle. All you need is a transmission, automatic or manual. If it's automatic, you'll need the torque converter because it needs the torque converter flywheel basically for the starter. For the manual, all you need is the flywheel just to test. You don't have to have the clutch, you just need the flywheel bolted in, and the starter will go right to the flywheel and turn it right over. So I just wanted to show you how I have it all set up. So I'm gonna get closer and show you a little bit more. So this is how I have it set up. So you can see we have it grounded directly to the starter, and then the positive goes right there, which I put a little wire coming off of. That way I could touch it to the signal input. So that's basically all you have to do for that. And of course, have a good strong battery. If you have a vehicle that, you know, runs, you just pull it up, start it, hook the cables to it, and you'll have a really good charge at all times. So it's pretty much the method I use to test the compression. Now, this will be getting brand new intake gaskets with the P2R CNC machined runners that are port flowed, and they flow better than the factory, along with the spacer to increase torque. I'll be putting a brand new knock sensor in, coolant temp sensor. I have all the stuff, I just got to put it all in once the P2R runners get here. I'm not going to do anything. I might replace the knock sensor before that, but that's basically it for that. Under the valve covers, super clean. This engine is definitely in great shape. I'm super happy about that. But yeah, we definitely have more coming to the channel, so definitely subscribe if you enjoyed this video or think it might be useful for someone else who goes to the junkyard and grabs engines all the time. Definitely send them this video. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Got a lot of stuff to do. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.